It's the Jessica Brian, my channel once again. And as usual, I bring you a perspective you will not hear anywhere else. Perspective on politics, perspective on social issues, a perspective on humanity and what's going on in different countries. There is a coup in Gabon. Yes, Gabon is a country, it's a small country. It's rich in mineral resources. It's so rich in mineral resources to the extent that the French government have such vested interest and they have stationed their military base in Gabon. Over the years, they have a military base in Gabon to protect corrupt leaders in Gabon. There's a man called Omar Bongo. Omar Bongo ruled he ruled Gabon for 42 years. 42 years. He corrupted the whole system and he amassed immense wealth for just him and his family. The people of Gabon have suffered, just like people in Nigeria have suffered, under immense hardship, corruption, and injustice. Yes, injustice. That's the root of it all, injustice. So, the old man ruled for 42 years. After 42 years, he put his son in governance. It's supposed to be a democracy, but of course, you know, the election rigging that Africans are experts in. The son, Ali Bongo, became the president after the father finished his terms of 42 years. He put the son. The son has ruled Gabon for 13 years now, 2 consecutive terms. He wants to do a 3rd term. And in order to make sure that he does the 3rd term, he did the rigging and he switched off the internet so that the people will not be able, just like what Mahmoud, the INEC chairman, did in Nigeria. They manipulated the upload of election results in real time from polling units as they had promised, as INEC had promised. So they tampered with the system so that the polling agents will not be able to upload the correct results. That's similar to what they did in Gabon. The man, the corrupt leader, and of course the election people that work with them, all the state apparatus that they have corrupted so much, worked for him, and he made sure that immediately they rigged the results, they disconnected the internet in Gabon so that the people will not be able to upload the correct result and see that they have won. After rigging it, the military just thought they've had enough. They have had enough. And immediately I heard about the coup in Gabon. I thought about people who say there'll never be a coup in Nigeria because the military have been settled. They've been bought and paid for. So there'll be no coup. Moreover, the military, most of the people in the military are Boko Haram members, ex-Boko Haram members that the past government, APC government, puts there to ensure that there will not be coup by, fair-minded soldiers. So the French government have been in Gabon for many years protecting these the rogue leaders in Gabon. They have a very strong French military base to counter any kind of coup. So how were these 12 soldiers able to carry out this coup? They've locked out the borders, they have dissolved all institutions in Gabon, and they have taken over. Nigeria may be loading soon. Cameroon is another place that is ripe for a coup because the Cameroonian leader has been there since I was born. He's been there. Paul Biya, when we were in school, I used to hear Paul Biya as president of Cameroon. He's still there and he's gone senile as a result of old age. That's how old he is. But he's still there as president of Cameroon. And then, of course, we know the situation in Nigeria. You see, with what is happening, all eyes now are on the Nigerian military. Are you going to do the same thing that, they've done it in Burkina Faso, they've done it in Mali, they've done in Niger, Gabon has followed. Will Nigeria or Cameroon be next? All eyes are on the military. Just as all eyes are still on the Nigerian judiciary. The day God wrote that the love of money is the root of all evil, I don't know whether he had Nigerian judiciary in mind. Of course, you heard what happened in the APC-controlled Supreme Court government of Imo State, where the Labour Party native doctor agent of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gone to court, to the appeal court in Owerri. The APC Supreme Court governor in Owerri has now colluded with the Labour man, the man that claims to be the chairman of Labour, which he is not. So they went to an appeal court and got the judgment that yes, the Lamidi Akpakpa, Tinubu's agent in Labour Party, is now the chairman of Labour Party. So he's threatening Obi. He says he's going to suspend Obi. And my question is, there is an appeal court judgment that says Abure is chairman. Can one appeal court overrule another appeal court? Are they not at par? Are they not on the same level? Appeal court in Owerri overruling the ruling of an appeal court in Benin City. How possible is that? And the man is saying that Lamidi is now saying that he is the chairman of Labour Party now, and he has written to all the tribunals holding across the country not to entertain any more Labour Party lawyers that were not appointed by him. In fact, he has disqualified all the lawyers at different tribunals where cases are going on now. He's written to say that these are not my lawyers. They are no longer Labour Party lawyers because I'm the new chairman. And he's threatening P2B that he's going to suspend P2B and that he's going to, he's threatening to withdraw the Labour Party case from the tribunal. And people are saying, of course, it's late for him to do that. I said maybe when the case goes to Supreme Court or, wherever that it will go next, The interesting thing is that Tinubu and Nigerian judiciary are just, they are the crossroad now. Except they want to set Nigeria ablaze, which I think they want to do. And when that fire starts, it's going to consume everybody, When that fire starts, they won't be insulated. The judiciary and Tinubu will not be insulated from the raging flame that they want to start now. You heard about the Chicago certificates of Tinubu. Tinubu's certificates, the certificate that he submitted to INEC, is different from the certificate that they issued at Chicago University. This is Tinubu's certificate. You can see that it's that's the fake certificate Tinubu submitted and said it's from Chicago University, that he studied at Chicago State University. Look at it very well. That's the certificate Tinubu submitted. Now let me show you what the proper Chicago certificate looks like. This is what it looks like. This is the proper certificate. This is it. So Tinubu submitted Oluwole certificate to INEC. He never knew this day would come. And Chicago University, the person with the real certificate is a woman, the other real certificate, before Tinubu got the Oluwole one that he submitted to INEC. And the interesting thing is, the moment Atiku went to court and said to them, he went to the court in America and said to them, we want permission to force the Chicago University to present to us the documents Tinubu used to enter into university, the real certificate they gave to him, and they found out that the person who signed the certificate Tinubu has is different from the person who signed the proper certificate of Bola Tinubu. The two signatures are different. And now the Chicago University have scrubbed off 1979 yearbook, the year Tinubu said he graduated. They've scrubbed it off from their yearbook on the internet. So when you go on the internet, you see the yearbook of past and present Chicago University graduates, but the yearbook for Tinubu's year has been scrubbed off. And you ask yourself, what's going on? The Atiku's lawyer is asking the tribunal this question. He's asking Chicago University this question. He's asking Tinubu this question. He said, how can you have two certificates issued by the same university to the same person for the same course of study, but issued on different dates and signed by two different people? Oh, that's the crux of the matter. There are two different certificates now bearing the name of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Bola A. Tinubu. Those two different certificates have the same course of study, but they have different dates different dates, and they're signed by different people. All this while, my question has been, why is Tinubu refusing to bring his certificate? Why is he telling Chicago University not to tender the certificate they gave to him? Not to, because I graduated from University of Nigeria in Nsukka. I did a course in a master's in a London university. If I give you my certificate and you don't accept, I'll say to you, fine, get in touch with the universities where I studied. They can be further proof that I actually went to a university. But when Atiku went to Chicago University, Tinubu dragged him to court to stop Chicago University from giving his certificate and his details to and the paper he used, the certificate he used to enroll into the university. Tinubu wants to block them from becoming public records. Why? Why would I want to block my certificate and everything connected with me at University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and London, South Bank University from the public? There's nothing private about it. It's supposed to be public if you really went to a university. But this is what we're talking about. So Tinubu did not just, it's not just that Tinubu did not secure 25%, did not secure 75% as Constitution requires of him to secure from the FCT Abuja. He is not even qualified to be president of Nigeria in the first place, to run for the office, because he doesn't have the certificate that he said he has. The certificate he has is forged, is not genuine. So why would INEC allow somebody with forged certificate to run for presidency? Why would INEC collude with somebody with such criminal records and rig election in his favor? Everybody is getting tired of this, Everybody's like, the people are like, I'm not interested in Nigerian matter. Oh, no, the criminality is too much. But Nigerian young men and women are turning into criminals because of the likes of Tinubu. They are turning into criminals now because of the corruption. Not just now, the corruption has been systematic. It's been coming all the way. And the whole place is now laden with corruption. How would you feel if your son wakes up tomorrow and says, Mommy, I won't go to school, never mind. I can always get a fake certificate and use it to do whatever I want to do in Nigeria? What if your daughter said there's no need going to school because the people who went to school are being ruled by people who didn't see the four walls of even secondary school, because they are saying that Tinubu does not have a secondary school certificate. There is no certificate. There's no document to show that he actually enrolled, a document that he's supposed to have used to enroll into the university. Such document does not exist. So he doesn't have a secondary school certificate. And yet he has a university degree certificate that's fake, of course. I'm going to do a series on the repercussions coming out of all the criminality from the Nigerian leaders, the repercussion to the nation, to the society, to families, to husbands, to wives, to children. It's terrible. The ripple effect is terrible. And that's why I'm saying that the Nigerian judiciary had better do the right thing, or they set the nation ablaze. And that fire will consume them. It will locate them wherever they are with their families. They will not escape it. Oh yes, they love money. They are getting the billions. They are bribing them with billions. But the consequences, they cannot escape it. And I pray they do the right thing. There was news that broke out that they're supposed to make announcement or declare the winner of the election on 16 September, because they're supposed to do all these court cases within 180 days. And 180 days expires on September 16. Oh, suddenly they debunk it. They say, no, we have not chosen that date. So what date have you chosen to announce the winner? What date have you chosen to declare that? What date have you chosen to declare that a stolen mandate must not stand, Nigerian judiciary? All eyes are on you, and all eyes are also on the military, because something is about to happen in Nigeria. Such corruption has gotten to a level where the people are saying, we have had enough. I want to close this broadcast with this interesting story. A cousin of mine some years back had rent issues, and he came to me to ask for some money. He said to me, my sister, when I moved into this house, I paid rent for 3 years. 3 years. I never knew 3 years would come. My belief was that 3 years will not come. It's such a long time. It will not come until Jesus comes. They say, now, at last, 3 years have expired. and I have to cough out another, money for rent, which I don't have. So now the Nigerian judiciary are thinking that 180 days will not come and pass. They think it won't come and pass until Jesus comes. They think they can hold on to it. And, because they know the people are waiting. They know all eyes on them. They know they had better do the right thing. And I don't know what they are afraid of, If you don't stand for truth, then I don't know what you're going to stand for. If you don't stand for it now, when the nation is at such a terrible crossroad, when are you going to stand for it? Yes, iniquity shall abound, the Bible said. Are you part of the iniquity that is abound in Nigerian judiciary? Are you part of the iniquity that abounds? Citadel of justice. You better rule on the path of justice. And that's my take on it. The channel is the Jessica Brahma channel. Kindly share this video. Subscribe if you haven't. A lot of people are really subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy. I want to say God bless you. I thank you so much. And while you're doing that, make peace with your maker. Make peace, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. All this money we're making is just for here. Nobody's going to heaven with it. Nobody's going anywhere with it. You die 6 feet below. Naked you came, naked you go. With nothing. So, why don't we just do the right thing? Because heaven is real and hell is hot. Guarantee your eternity now in heaven while you are alive, because once we die, it's appointed unto man once to die. After that comes judgment. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm Evangelist Jess Brahma. Please share this message and click the thumbs up, because when you click the thumbs up, that's the only way to beat the YouTube algorithm or the Facebook algorithm. When they see that people are liking a particular video, they make it more visible. So don't just send me a text, oh, I like the analysis, or I like, no. Write it in the comment section so that the whole world will see it. Thank you so much. God bless you.